Well, good cold morning. It is quite chilly up here today. It is 38 degrees, or at least it was when I woke up a little while ago. It's right now 42. So it's definitely the coldest we've been into so far. So for today's plans, we'll continue our way up the mountain here, still heading towards Silverton. I believe we have Cinnamon Pass is basically what we'll see next. It's just up the road actually from here. Other than that, yeah, it was a pretty good night. Cold, but it was a good night. Welcome to Cinnamon Pass. We just made it to the top. Almost 12,000 feet up here. Check out this view I found. It's the California Pass. I think it's like 12,500 feet up here. It's pretty high up. Down that valley was where we was at before, and probably just over that other mountain is the Cinnamon Pass, because we came up through the valley there, winding up the mountain, coming up and around into here. I have to say, it's been pretty steep stuff up in here. It's not been very tame. I mean, we're talking like four-wheel low and first gear, you know, full throttle, trying to climb some of these steep sections. It's so steep and so high up in the altitude that you don't have much power up here. Yet, look up there, it's still a few thousand feet, probably higher. I have to say, riding the Tat in Colorado has been the most intense roads we've been on yet. I mean, right now it's straight up and down, and it's straight off on the other side. I mean, we're high elevation, so if you're not used to it, you feel a little funky. The vehicles are down on power, and there's not a lot of places to pass when other people come by. Just now I got to the bottom of that mountain. That had to be the busiest road I've ever been on for trails. I mean, I've probably passed like 100 different rigs between like UTVs, Jeeps, you name it. I mean, everything. And it was a traffic jam most of the time because it's a one-lane road and there's not many places for people to pull over or to get past. So that took a while to get off the mountain. So where we're heading towards next is Silverton, Colorado. So something interesting I found about Colorado so far is there seems to be more Jeeps than there are people. They're everywhere out here. Everybody and their brother and sister's got a Jeep apparently. You rarely, at least for as far as the trails that we've been on so far and the people we've passed, it's like 99% Jeeps and like maybe like 1 to 2% something else. It's been that much as far as if we're talking vehicle category, not considering like UTVs and things like that, but just strictly vehicles. Thus, reinforcing why I don't like Jeeps. They're great platforms if you want a platform, but if you want something different, unique, it's not a Jeep, because everybody and their sister's got one. So it's one reason why I like the Montero. I've yet to see another person with a Montero out here. I actually seen a really lifted and jacked up Montero like mine, I don't know, a year or two ago, back in North Carolina, and it was from Colorado, so that was cool. But I haven't seen any other vehicles like that here since. So. Check out this old piece of military equipment. Bet you this thing rides rough. However, it probably can go just about anywhere though. This is over here in Silverton, Colorado. Just rolling through Silverton, Colorado. Went ahead and gassed up. Got a little bit of ice for a cooler, anything else we needed. Looked around a little bit. Pretty cool little town. Looks kind of like a summer town, like most places I've seen so far. A lot of trails and activities around here, like national forest and everything. But other than that, we'll continue back up the road, get back on the trail, and head on down the road some more. We're starting to get into some different terrain. We're no longer in the steep, straight up and down mountains. We're probably about, I don't know, 30 minutes away from the Utah state line, so that explains that. So we're on a mountain lake. You definitely tell the terrain's starting to change a bit. Starting to get into kind of a smoother mountains. A little greener right here, but not as severe straight up and down like it was earlier today in Colorado. Rolled into camp. We are actually not that far from the Utah state line. Actually, it's about 20 minutes away, if that. We're in the San Juan National Forest, and we just found a nice little spot inside the road to pull over and camp in. So I've got some of my camp stuff ready for making dinner. Ready to rest. I say that every day, but it's true. Every day it's pretty tiresome. I thought about going into town for a hotel tonight, but I was looking around. Wasn't anything decent. It was up the road was Moab, but Moab was like $200 a night. So I was like, that ain't gonna work. So I'm just gonna camp here tonight and get further up the road tomorrow. We'll definitely be getting to Utah tomorrow. We'll be going by Moab and whatever that entails. So that should be interesting. And temperature-wise, it's actually pretty nice right now. It sounds like it's thundering and almost probably gonna rain in the distance. So it's kind of cool right now, not hot. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed today, and we'll see you tomorrow. And remember to like and subscribe.